everybody. I hope you are doing great. Welcome to your online English lessons again. I hope you liked the last video, which was really interesting. We learned more about cardinal, ordinal numbers, days of the week, month of the year, seasons, and simple mathematics. Today's video is about the verb to be in the simple present tense. In this video, we are going to learn how to form and use the verb to be in English conversations. Let's get started. So we're going to start with personal pronouns in English. So we have singular and plural. Singular pronouns: I, you, he, she, and it. Plural: we, you, and they. So let's have a look at the examples to understand when do we use these pronouns. We're going to start with the affirmative form, the positive form. I am a teacher. You are a student. He is a good student. She is a smart girl or intelligent girl. It is a book. We are Moroccan. You are students. They are from Morocco. So this is the conjugation of the verb to be in the simple present, in the affirmative form. Remember, we use you for singular and plural. You can see, you are a student, you are students. All right? So you is used for singular and for plural forms. We move now to the negative form. When we say no, I am not Japanese. You are not a teacher. He is not a bad guy. She is not sad. It is not a book. We are not doctors. You are not adults. They are not from Brazil. To write negative form, just add not after the verb am, is, and are. So of course, after the singular and plural form, you add not to make the negative form. If you want to give the negative form, all right, of the verb to be in the simple present, you add not. We move now to the question form, interrogative form. So in the interrogative form, it's different. We revert the subject. We change the position of the subject. For example, am I a teacher? Are you a good friend? Is he a good football player? Is she happy? Is it a good job? Are we important people? Are you fine? Are they interested in English? Observe, notice, you can see here that when I write a question, I change the verb position. It comes before the subject. So for example, I am a teacher, question, am I a teacher? You are a good friend, question, are you a good friend? Etc. So we change the position of the verb. The verb comes first and then the subject. This is the difference between interrogative and negative forms. For example, are you a good friend? So here we change the position of the verb and the position of the subject of the sentence. As you all know that the sentence is composed of subject, verb, complement. Okay? So when I ask, I change the position of the subject. Subject comes in the second position and the verb comes first, as you can see here. Now this is the verb to be conjugation. How do we form the verb to be in the simple present? Of course, in the affirmative form, negative form, and interrogative form. Affirmative means positive, negative means negative, minus, all right? And interrogative means question. So we are going to discover in this chart, in this presentation here, full form and short form that we usually use in our daily conversation. Instead of saying I am, we say am. Okay? For example, I am a teacher, am a teacher. So here in the short form, I write I apostrophe am. Okay, to give the short form. You are, short form, your, apostrophe are. He is, short form, his, apostrophe s. She is, short form, she's, apostrophe s. It is, its. This is, of course, a singular. Plural, we are, we're, they are, there. Very easy, very simple. You just write the apostrophe to shorten the form, to make it short. Now, negative form. Of course, in the negative form again, we have full form and we have short form. Example, I am not. Short form, I'm not. You are not. You aren't. All right? So you can see how do we write the short form in the negative. He is not. He isn't. She is not. She isn't. It is not. It isn't. We are not. We aren't. And they are not. They aren't. This is the short form. This is the difference. So we also call it contraction. We say contraction or short form. Now in the question form, you just revert the subject. We don't have short form, full form in the interrogative form. We have it just in the affirmative and in the negative form. All right? It is not often used in the interrogative form. So we say, am I? I am I? But remember, guys, we change from affirmative to interrogative. We don't change from negative to interrogative. Okay? It is not used. So I am, question, am I? You are, question, are you? He is, question, is he? She is she? It is it? We are we? They are they? Let's have more examples to understand more the use of the verb to be in the simple present. Here you are, affirmative form. Look at the picture. I am a high school English teacher. So here we are using the first person singular. I am means me. Next picture. You are my friend. He is a good student. She is a new classmate. Classmate means someone who studies with you in the same class. All right? You are studying in the same class, so he is or she is your classmate. Now, we move to it. Of course, it, we don't use it, all right, when we talk about people. We use it when we talk about animals or objects. So we say, it is my pet. We are good friends. You and Peter are soccer players. You know soccer means football. They are in class. So, of course, this is the plural form of the verb to be in the simple present. Now, negative form. I'm a teacher. So here we have the contraction, the short form. Instead of saying I am a teacher, we say I'm a teacher. All right, both are correct. So when we write the short form, we write I apostrophe am. We all the time write apostrophes in the short form. I'm a teacher, negative form. I'm not a doctor. You're a student. You aren't a bus driver. This is jobs, okay? Or these are jobs. He's a good student, or he is a good student. He isn't lazy. She's my mother. She isn't my sister. It's a dog. It isn't a cat. We are friends. We aren't brothers. They are in class. They aren't in the cafeteria. So you can see now you can make the difference between the affirmative, negative, and interrogative form now. Yes, no questions. Are you a teacher? Yes, I am. All right, so this is yes, no questions. So where we say yes or no, it depends. So if I say no, I should use the negative form. Is she a good student? Yes, she is. Is he a good soccer player? Yes, he is. Are you a doctor? No, I'm not. I am a teacher or I'm a teacher. Is she a bad student? No, she isn't. She's a good student. So you can see now the difference. Yes, no questions. Is he a bad player? No, he isn't. He's a good player. Is it a cat? Yes, it is. Are you and Paul students? Yes, we are. Are they in class? Yes, they are. Is it a dog? No, it isn't. It is a cat. Are you and Paul teachers? No, we aren't. We're students or we are students. Are they in the cafeteria? No, they aren't. They're in class or at school. All right? So we can say they are or they're. They are full form, they're short form. Now, guys, we're going to move to the form and use of the verb to be in the simple present. When do we use the verb to be? So this is a famous saying of William Shakespeare. To be or not to be, that is the question. This is a famous saying. So we're going to have a look at the forms and uses of the verb to be. So base form, the infinitive form of the verb to be is to be, okay? So base form, we call it, or infinitive. To be, the verb is be, but we say to be to give the infinitive, base form, the original form. Conjugations, am, is, are. So am, first person, is second person, are plural. All right? So remember, guys, this is the form of the verb to be in the simple present. Now, the verb to be is a verb used to describe something or someone. Describe, all right? When you describe someone or something. However, the most common use of the verb to be verb is to talk about names. For example, we say, what's your name? My name is Wafa. All right? Age, question, how old are you? For example, feelings, nationalities, and professions, jobs, especially when talking in the present tense. So this is why do we use the simple, or let's say the verb to be in the simple present. So when do we use it? Basically, to talk about names, age, feeling, nationalities, professions, and when talking in the present tense, of course, we use am, is, and are. Again, we use the verb to be in the simple present to talk about age. For example, he is 23. To talk about nationality, I am Italian, or I am Moroccan, or I'm Moroccan, okay? Short form, full form. To talk about a person's job, they are teachers. For example, to say how we feel, we are happy. To say where something is, the bag is on the sofa. to describe something. This picture is nice. This girl is beautiful. Alright? So here I am describing someone or something. To say who somebody is. He is Tom Burton. She is Wafa Khalil, for example. Okay? So to say who someone is, I use the verb to be also. To talk about health. Pat is sick. Okay? Is ill. He has a health problem. Okay? To describe a person, he is short, he is tall, for example. To say what something is, it is a dolphin, it is a cat, it is a dog. Okay? To say where a person is, she is in the kitchen, she is in the bedroom, all right? She is in the living room. We are going to study vocabulary about house later on. Now let's practice. I want you to your copybook and write down the exercises to be able to understand the uses of the verb to be and to be able to be good at grammar using the verb to be in the simple present. So the first exercise is about contractions, short form. So you are going to give me the short form of these pronouns. I'm an English teacher. You're an English teacher, etc. So you are going to write to finish these sentences, or let's say these pronouns, and give me the sentences. Next exercise, you are going to complete with is, are. You read the sentences and fill in the blanks with or apostrophe M, okay? Is apostrophe S or are apostrophe R. So you can read the sentences and write down the answers. It's very easy. Pay attention to the negative, interrogative, and affirmative form. In the last exercise, you are going to change from, or let's say change into the negative form, from affirmative into negative. So you have the affirmative, you give me the negative. The first sentence, I am intelligent. Negative, I am not intelligent, etc. Kate is English. It is an elephant. He is a teacher. They are in the bedroom. Jim is sitting. The book is on the desk. The orange is on the table. The bike and the ball are in the garden. Clara and Roy are friends. Now you are going to give me the negative form of these sentences. And in the last exercise, you are going to change from affirmative into the interrogative form. You are going to give me the question form of these sentences. So I hope this video is really useful for you, and I want you to write down the exercises, do the exercises in your copybook, and you can tell me or send me your answers in the comments. You can also send me your answers in Facebook, in Instagram page. You are going to find the pages in the channel. So please feel free to ask me any question. If you have any problem, I'll be happy to answer you back. It's a pleasure. Take a good care of yourself and see you in the next video. Goodbye.